it's a time where we get to watch out 9 months from now and see.
I think I was a Valentine baby. No, wait, honestly, like, wait. March, April, May, June,
November.
July, August, September, October. Oh my God, mother, what did you do? Because I know you watched this. Okay, hello.
Thanks, guys.
Hi, what's good? What's popping? Have you been? This is Real and Renown. As you know it, we're relatable conversation, make good vibes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Each episode, we dive into discussions about the everyday lifestyle and what it takes to live in the 21st century.
Yes, and as we always say, this is a place of comfort. This is a place of no judgment, and this is a place where we get to be ourselves with no restrictions, just like us.
I'm Sade.
And I'm Isaac, and together we are on a life's journey.
Oh my God, let's just take it. I have to. You know what? I give up on you.
That's what it is now.
No, just leave it. Leave it.
Yes, no.
Leave it.
And together we are taking you on a journey of life.
I know that you don't know book. On the journey of a lifetime, something like
together
that.
We're taking you on a journey of a lifetime.
How hard is it? I think it's very red.
Shut up.
Let me just point that out. Red.
I'm not.
Valentine
is white and red.
You're wearing red, you're wearing white.
You're
and it's
wearing
Valentine.
Red, you're wearing white.
I'm not wearing red for starters. This is wine, and it has nothing to do with Val. This is wine. Anybody with two eyeballs in their sockets will be able to tell that this is wine. You're the one that went full Valentine and did the old red and white thing, even with a white beanie. So I'm just putting out there that it is Valentine.
Yes, sir.
February 14th.
It's the most
that day.
wonderful time.
Isn't that Christian? I'll be money Christian. Isn't that Christmas?
It's Valentine to me. Of the year.
Anywho, happy Valentine to everyone out there, to every lover, to everyone who has a Valentine's date, and to everyone who doesn't. Who cares? Just enjoy the moment, appreciate love, not just the romantic kind, appreciate the love that you share with your friends, with your family, with your boss, for those of you who like them. And just savor the moment. Okay, let's appreciate love. Like Isaac says, love is something that should be celebrated every day, but then these days dedicated to it because it's that important.
Yes,
you get. So again, happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's Day, guys. I was going to say something, but I lost it.
Yeah, it shows. Anywho, me, I'm all big on the romantic love type of stuff. As but Valentine is all about romance.
Valentine's about love.
Yeah, whatever. Anywho,
Saint Valentino was a father.
We are not doing that. Nobody cares about old bro. He dead. He in the grave. So we are still carrying on the tradition, and it's something that is beautiful. Yeah, falling in love is just so amazing. I'm not in love with anybody, but still.
We kind of addressed this last week already.
It's just love is so beautiful. There's going to be a lot of repetition of that because, like, it's a month of love. It's just the reason why I said that is because I am setting up for something. I'm foreshadowing something because I have a question for Isaac.
Oh.
I've been in love a couple times with very amazing people. Funny enough, I don't know, this is sidetrack, but I don't know why people are always bitter about their exes. For the people that I've had crushes on or that I've been in love with, even though we've gone our separate ways, it's still like they're amazing people in their own right. Now, my question is,
red flag.
I don't know for you. My question for you though, are you ready? Okay. You're in love right now. and you've been in love before. You're a grown-ass man. I'd like to know your first love story.
Oh.
Because it's not like I remember. I don't have the best memory, but it's not like I remember mine in full detail. But I mean, maturing to that point where you feel that feeling for the first time, because the love before you started liking a boy or before you liking a girl, the love that you feel is like towards your family, your friends, like maybe a teacher, or you love your cousins or something like that. That gish love.
Gish. Bing bing.
Tell me your love story.
Okay. My first love story will be it will be her. But chill. Just chill.
Okay.
It will be Jesus 2.
Okay.
Yeah. I had my first girlfriend Jesus 2.
Huh.
Yeah. Experience, right? So my first love story with Jesus 2. So she was a church member. Yeah, she was a church member. And
sorry. Sorry. I am sorry. I know that you're not supposed to interrupt people when they're talking. But for you who grew up like in Christian homes, going to churches and all that, that's usually like it's typical of people. It's like in borrow church. It like is. You like people inside church. But anyways, don't answer that. Just go back to your story.
Okay. So she was in Jesus 1. I was in Jesus 2.
Left them young. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just tell your story. If I start annoying viewers with my commentaries. Oh my God.
Anyhow. Well, so she was in church and we in children's church together, so it was cool. And then we were both in the orchestra together. So I was in the orchestra when I was a kid. I played violin and she played violin too. And so we used to go for these shows. We'll go to different states in Nigeria, kind of like go play as the kid orchestra and all of that.
Love on the road.
Yeah, love on the road. That's really what it felt like then, right? But I was in just this one dino, right? So what happened was, she was an evil girl.
Oh.
Yeah, interesting. I know mom thinks about evil girl. So it was a no from my family because they could tell. I'm really close to my mom and I tell her stuff, and it's usually really with my mom. And I told her, my mom was like, oh no. My mom didn't even particularly like our mom.
Oh, okay.
Per se.
Oh, forbidden love.
Yeah, it was. So we basically had to like hide most of everything from everybody else.
Secret love affair.
Yeah, it's Jesus. My first love story was a secret love affair.
Bad boy.
I should write a rom-com.
There's going to be nothing funny about it, but then...
You think so?
Go back to your story.
Alright, so what's going to happen is... What happened, per se? What happened was... We used to meet... Let's say on Saturdays, we go for rehearsals. When we go for rehearsals, we tell our parents that we're supposed to meet at 11 o'clock when rehearsals are supposed to be 12 or 1. And then we just do fun stuff, kid stuff around and all of that. I remember very, very well in the church we had a particular corner that we used to use to play.
Why did you put air quotes around it? That just makes it all shades of wrong.
Oh my God.
But then
yeah,
they played.
That was my first love story. And it was a whole lot. For just as one girl, she knew a lot of stuff. She exposed me to a couple of stuff. I
swallow my comments.
Please swallow it. Please. I mean, she knew a bunch of stuff. She introduced me to a lot of things that I still know and use to this day. What do you want to say?
Blink twice if you need help.
Because
that just sounded like a molestation story. Because what is... She told me a lot of stuff.
She did.
Oh,
no, trust me, I
So what happened? How did you get over your crush? Like what?
I get over
I get the fact that like your family was against it.
Yeah, they found out. That's what happened.
So that was why.
That was basically the end of it. So they found out. Our folks found out. My folks found out. Our orchestra master found out.
And then they were like.
And then yeah, it was just
They
from
killed
there.
your journey.
They killed it. We met recently though. Still not stable. Okay. We met, but that was way before.
You cannot give a comment like that and expect me to be able to carry on. I need to have my reaction. Oh my god! You know, my intuition is never wrong.
Is that what?
Don't worry. I read in between the lines, and I hope you did too.
No,
I was picking up something.
Don't pick up nothing. That was my first love story. What was yours?
My first love story is not that. It's not that deep. It's not that complicated. Especially because I have to say, I think I wrote it on my website. Actually, I gave like a glance or whatever it is into it. But because I was writing, I got to like process my thoughts a little bit better. I think my first love story would be. It depends on how you look at it. Because a crush counts, right?
Yeah.
I should say the crush, or should I say like the gish gish one?
Gish gish. Let's go with gish gish.
The gish gish.
Yeah.
Oh, I was. I'm not gonna say the age.
No.
I was 16.
Oh.
No, not him.
Okay.
Not him. The first one that you said that you never really got to.
Okay.
Yeah. The age range was a bit closer.
Yeah,
that one. But my papa dad but actually I was already like 18, 19-ish around that time. I was 16, 15, 16 thereabout. Already online. To go was still a thing then.
Yeah.
There was one of those random made-ass rooms in To Go. And we met. I'm gonna censor some things. Now that just makes me sound shady, but then like we linked up on To Go site talking. It was a good conversation. Then it moved to WhatsApp. Or what's your number? What's my number? It was for the larger part of it. It was long distance. I did get to see him. I did get to spend time with him. But for that entire period, it was like a long distance ish. And we weren't dating. Like we didn't get to date. And you get. It was just more or less like, oh, we fooled around a little bit, and then he now in retrospect, understanding what I know now, it was a good thing for him to have done then, because yeah,
but the age range wasn't that much, was it?
It was 23. Okay, I should have probably said the crush bit. We're gonna put a pin on that story.
No, let's not do the
My
crush.
crush, my very first crush was like a love next door.
You already started.
I had a crush on like a
cute
really not gonna
guy.
Say this? Oh, the story gets worse.
No, let's do it.
You know the story.
I know I do, but they don't.
I have a reputation to uphold.
No, it doesn't mean everybody has something.
Please. But anywho, yeah, my first crush was a love next door. Not like literally next door, but he stayed in my street, same school, and all of that. Anywho, so for
I will tell you if you don't tell you.
No, I'm actually going to. I was about to continue my first love story. It was mature, like it's really. Like you said, opened my eyes to a lot of things as well. Because growing up, I've always had guys who were older than me ask me out because I've always looked more mature than my age. I remember one brother that found my age and ran away. Because like we were already talking, we were vibing, having like really good conversations, and then you realize that, oh wow,
you're that young.
You're that young, and I'm like, no, the brother does not want trouble. So, I had to learn a lot from him, like I said, but then I had to move on because I think he didn't know my age too at first. To me, I didn't exactly see it as a problem back then because I just felt, oh, it was a mature person. but I was underage. I was 18. Yeah, just don't look at me like that. So we had to call things quits. He called things quit actually, and I was heartbroken, genuinely. And the worst part was he didn't tell me that it was like an age thing. Do you get? He just said it couldn't happen, and I was left wondering why.
Why?
Like, assuming I provided an explanation, I would have understood. Because to me, I didn't think about it in that line. Do you get? So, he called things quit. I mean, respectable action, because he might as well have taken advantage of me if he was a terrible person. So, I had to mend my broken hearts afterwards. That's like, I can also say my first love story and my first heartbreak, because I was really, really heartbroken. Like, it was like I was crying, but I was moping up and down. Like, I was really, really hurt.
Really hurt.
Yeah.
Okay,
But look at me. Look at them. Water under the bridge. Jinx.
Am I supposed to be quiet now?
I don't know. You don't have anything to say. Anyway,
when you jinx somebody, you have to keep quiet.
Yeah.
You do not know?
I thought it was like jinx, you hold me something.
No, jinx, you have to keep quiet until I release you.
Jinx. So, this is now a one-woman show. It is now real. Where relatable conversation.
Imagine a show is real.
Shut up. You're jinxed. But yeah, on jinx.
OJB.
You fool. But that is my love story. That is Isaac's love story. There's been a lot of growth since then. Our hearts are bigger now. We love better now. And I don't know, just say something in the comment section, and if you want to tell us your love story or your first experience at love. If yours was forbidden love, Romeo and Juliet type,
it
like
wasn't
this
even
thing,
Romeo
or
and
love
Juliet.
next door, like me, or whatever that other one was. Let us know in the comments. But yeah, that's our first love story.
Yeah, that's our first love stories.
It's Valentine's.
Yeah, it is. It's a time where we get to watch out 9 months from now and see.
I think I was a Valentine baby. No, wait, honestly, like March, April, May, June,
November.
July, August, September, October. Oh my God, mother, what did you do? Because I know you watched this.
Shit, yeah. That makes perfect sense.
Maybe that's why I love love so much. I'm a child of love.
Yeah, you are. Anyway, it's Valentine and it's time for love. But on the flip side, there are folks. There are folks that would get to be Val-less.
I am my own Valentine. I now identify as two people. And the second me is my Val for the day.
So when you're wanking, you're having sex with yourself.
Oh my God!
You're doing
oh jeez, please no, stop.
This is going in. I promise you.
I know it is.
You hope it is.
I said I know it is.
All right. So we're gonna ask questions that what should the Val-less do at this trying time of your lives?
Trying times.
Of your lives. What should the Val-less do in Valentine?
Well, for starters, like people in relationship have been oppressing everybody since last year. The marriage rate is through the roof.
Yeah,
people on the internet, like, they're almost making me bitter because the video will start out with like maybe a lady or a dude, and then the next thing, like, you see their partner come on screen, and then there's like different TikTok trends. One where they will and then they rest their head and it's on the chest of it. Oh, please spare me, people who are dating.
The pain.
We get it.
The pain.
Oh, please. We get it. Oh, now, what does Val-less do? For starters, I don't even think that is that much of a big deal to not have a vow. For me, I understand that, like, vow is about love in general, as you said earlier, and romantic love is beautiful. Everybody should know by now that I'm crazy about romantic love. But then I'm just seeing it as a point right now to also show love to those around me. To show love to my friends, to show love to my parents and all. I'm sending a meal to, don't worry, you will not get the meal. Go and enjoy your relationship. Eat inside your relationship. So,
because I will.
Yeah, I sent meals out, and I just wanted to express my love to people. And one thing I noticed is, especially because it's Val, people are putting out videos of, oh, this is what I got for Val.
Yeah.
This is my boyfriend surprised me with a cake, a money bouquet, a G-Wagon, a Lambo, whatever it is.
A money bouquet is pretty ratchet though to me. It's always ratchet.
Anywho, people are posting their stuff on the internet, which they are allowed to celebrate. If we were in their shoes, some of us might actually do worse. Not me though, but like, they're allowed to celebrate, yeah. But we shouldn't let that, like, draw away from our joy. We need to also enjoy the atmosphere, enjoy the love, appreciate the love between other people as well, and most importantly, love ourselves. Okay, I genuinely wasn't kidding when I said I'm my own vow, because I didn't make that decision because, oh, I didn't have anybody ask me, will you be my vow? I'm not vow-less because no man asks me. Even if no man asks you, it's fine. Or if no woman asks you, it's fine. Like, it's fine. But it's just like a personal decision. If I was dating, I just finished for you people. I'm gonna be my boyfriend. But God help people like Isaac and the people around me. Be more single. Now, I'm using it to like practice self-love. I wanted to do a dinner by myself, but I'm actually just move that to another time.
Dinner by yourself.
Yeah.
On Valentine's.
Yeah. I wanted to go. I don't go out. I want to go out and see, like, appreciate people's love at restaurants, and people bring that.
Why would you do that?
Because I love seeing people in love. You know, me, like, you like just see that you smile at somebody. I already named your kids, planned your love story in my head, and it's good food.
Every dinner, every restaurant, wait, on Valentine's Day, you pull up alone and they're like, table for two.
I don't care. Whenever I ever confirm
and you're like,
to like what anyone thinks, I don't care.
Sheesh.
I go out by myself on the norms. Just
imagine being the only one sitting on one table.
Dude,
everybody else.
I do not care.
That's a lot.
I'm in my own world. I'm doing it for me.
That's a lot.
I don't care, honestly.
Try to make it not sound sad.
But then I don't. Honestly. But then that was like my plan. But regardless of whether you're taking yourself out like me or not, I just think that it is the time. The Val-less should do a lot of introspection, if that's a word. I think it is. Focus on like the love for themselves and for the ones that they hold dear.
Why not go out with your friends?
You know I don't like going out. So if
you
I do go out,
you rather go out alone?
Yes.
On Valentine's Day?
Yes. Love is in the air. I want to catch a love fever.
So I've never been one to also conform to social norms per se.
Why per se to have
yeah, per se. But then I would rather not set myself up by sabotaging myself by going out alone
why do you think it's sabotage? The fact that I'll see other people and they feel like, oh, I'm single.
Not see. You expose yourself to being seen a certain kind of way.
I don't care. Honestly. Because even when I go out normally by myself, I just find like a little corner somewhere. And I sit and I do my own thing. Do you know, funny thing is, most of them, except like they've stayed in the restaurant for long, probably feel I'm waiting for my date. Until they see like maybe 30 minutes or 1 hour later and see they might even feel a day didn't come.
How would you feel if somebody the waiter comes to meet you and passes you a drink and says, this person sent you a drink, or this set of people sent you a drink,
like a couple, a pity? I would drink the drink. Thank you. Emma, show favorite speech for me everywhere. I'll drink. What am I supposed to? I would even be like, oh, thank you. Your love is so beautiful. Are you married? Oh, thank you. I'd appreciate it. I hope somebody. Yes. Less money that I'm spending.
And there is also this barrage of people that go out of single people that go out on Valentine's Day to find.
I'm not looking to find. Like, overall, I'm looking. Come on, I'm contradicting myself. Like, overall, yes, I'm looking. But when I go out, it's not like I'm going out that, oh, may my path cross another single man. I'm just going out because I want to take a breath of fresh air. I want to actually sit at a nice dinner, stare out the window, or maybe just press my phone or something and enjoy a good meal that I didn't cook.
Remember How I Met Your Mother, Bunny, where that Valentine episode where he goes out and looks for.
I can't remember the Valentine episode.
Yeah, he goes out and looks for single and desperate ladies. And just there are actually guys like that.
Yeah,
I promise you, when I tell you, I know guys that plan to do that.
Oh, you know all kinds of guys. I don't doubt it for a second. Don't you know a gay dude? Anywho, like I said, I'm not looking to find, so definitely I'll not be falling prey to someone like that.
Okay.
Because, like I said, I'm doing a bit of like a self-love. Okay, this January was crazy for me. You know that I was everywhere. I was not even home for 7 days in January. I think I only spent like overall like 5 days at home. And that's including the time that I quickly came to IB for a gig and went back to Lagos. So it's also a way for me to blow off some steam.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I know it's a bit unethical, but you feel me?
Love it. Alright, now that we've gotten the Valentine and the Val-less and the vows out of the way, alright, we are going to look deep into what actually makes a good relationship. Not
love. You should probably make like some sort of like music that'll be going under this, like, ooh, you don't really do all this like you're now tuned into 6.0 something the love station
for love. Okay, we're going into what is going to make what makes a good relationship, and I'll give my input.
Adi Agbagba. Yeah, I used to do.
Thank you, my subject. Thank you. The king appreciates you. Alright, so what will happen is, in my opinion, we all know love is the center of everything. Of every good relationship, there has to be love. But I'm going to take some part of it. Love kind of like generalizes everything, but I'll take the trust part of love and talk about the trust part of love. So that's what makes a good relationship. Romantic, not romantic, whatever it is, trust is a factor.
I don't trust you.
Of course you do. But let's leave that one. Trust is a factor that cannot be compromised on. When the reason why I'm raising this is because I had a conversation with a friend recently, and he was really big on the fact that he can have a relationship without trust, because he fundamentally doesn't trust anybody.
If that brother is watching this video, side eye.
I'm like, right, he can have a relationship without trust because he himself, he knows that he's not trustable, and he doesn't expect loyalty, so he doesn't trust. And he's fine with that. It was a strange alien concept to me. I'm not joking. And I was like, how exactly would that work? So I asked him, is it an open relationship? He said no. It's not an open relationship, but it's a trustless relationship. I don't know if anybody understands, but personally, I don't understand. This is really why I'm raising it. Do you understand? Does it make any sense
No,
to you?
it doesn't. It's a lot to wrap my head around. Actually, it doesn't make any sense. At least not to me.
Okay.
Trustless relationship.
Trustless.
It always makes me want to ask, who hurt you? No, honestly, because do things like that just happen? Do people just wake up and have philosophies like that? Or it has to be born out of something. It has to be born out of something. I doubt that people just wake up and decide that's what they want to do. But there is a clear, or there should be a clear definition, like a clear line between a proper relationship and then the others. You shouldn't even call whatever that is a relationship, like a proper relationship. No. And to me, like I said, it's still, like you said, an alien concept for even me. And it just makes me feel like, it makes me ache on the inside for the person, because I'm like, it can go two ways. It makes me now more than ever wish that they would experience what it's like to have someone love them, even if it's not romantically, like to have someone genuinely love them, that you can beat your chest anywhere that this person loves me. I feel like once you encounter that kind of love, it does something to you. Knowing that another human being, how terrible people can be, knowing that another human being is capable of that, it does something to you. And it just makes me ache on the inside that I really want him to experience something like that. And then the flip side is, it makes me ache for whoever would love him, would learn to love him. Because it's a lot giving your heart to somebody who would never reciprocate. Do you get? And
don't you think you can find somebody that actually has probably a similar philosophy?
Oh, his philosophy is not strange. I used to believe that if one person can think, there are like 7 billion people on earth. No, if one person can think, I'm not surprised. I'm pretty sure that there are more people than we think that think that way. It's just maybe, I feel like that's even one of the bases of, so to say, open relationship. Because if you don't trust yourself enough to see one person and stick to that person, no matter like whoever you see, no matter whether that person is more of your spec than who you're with or not. Like, if you don't trust yourself enough to do that, like, that's the reason why you would still want to. And then greed amongst others is a parfait of negative things. But I feel like not being able to trust yourself is also one of the things that, like, leads to that. But it begs the question, what are we now looking for?
Right.
No, it's the truth. Like, what are we now doing? If you want to do that and you want to be a free bird without any weight holding you down, like, soar, baby, fly, do you? But don't drag somebody else down with you. Even if because I don't know. Well, because there's just so much to unpack here. Like, there's so much to unpack here. And trust. Like, trust, baby. Trust. That isn't love. That isn't anything. It isn't anything good. And I'm praying for whoever that is. I'm praying for his soul. No, honestly, I am.
It seems to be doing pretty well.
It's the 21st century. Of course, he's doing well. Oh, please. In this day and age.
It's crazy how much unconventional seems like the new conventional. And I've heard stuff. So many stuff. And it feels weird to be traditional right now. You feel like you are different being a traditional person. And I pray for everybody. Honestly, I just really pray for everybody.
Maybe we need to start a bring the old love back campaign or something. I don't know. Like, I get it that love is imperfect. Because it isn't perfect because you are dealing with somebody. The idea of love itself is perfect. But, like, when you bring in the human
imperfection,
yes, it taints it a little bit. But I just have this sense of appreciation, knowing that, like, okay, take for example now, I know you love me. I tell people that Isaac loves me, okay? And sometimes when I'm feeling low or feeling like I'm short of what I'm meant to be, I remember some of the things that you said to me, born out of love, like the way you say what you say about my mind and the way I work and all of that. And I'm like, Isaac, if Isaac can think this way, because I know that you are pessimistic as fuck. Like, it gives me like a boost. You get? So I know other people that love me. My family loves me. It's not because I've not done things to hurt them, or in as much as I am. See, this is perfect. This is me. Even though I'm an amazing person, but we're humans. You get? And I marvel at what love can do to people, has done to people. And I don't know whether I should say that I pray your friend finds true love, because I don't know whether that is blessing him or cursing the person that would love him. I'm not sure where I stand there. But I really do hope that in and of himself he can, like, change his perspective. And I think it needs to begin from the inside. Because what you said about him saying he doesn't trust himself, like, how hard it's hard. I know that they say that, like, don't judge someone until you've been in their shoes. I mean, I hate to say this because I don't do cliches, but we listen and we don't judge out loud. But then I think that it needs to learn to figure out where the roots of the problem are, and begin to work on that. Yes, to learn to trust himself, to learn to. And then I feel like, side note, I feel all of this supposed unconventional approach to love and everything in between is just because of what like we were taught, or what we know about love, and you get what we experience. Now, it's not necessarily anybody's fault. You get? Some people grew up in broken homes, so they don't know how to love because they never received
They don't
love.
understand what love
Do you
is.
get? But it is now up to us because we are grown-ups. We are responsible for our actions and decisions to choose to unlearn some things and learn the right things. Take, for example, one of the things I'm always very grateful for is how I grew up in Christianity. You get, like, the house that the very first church I attended, the house that raised me right. Like, I hear some people say some things right now, and I'm like, Heavenly Father, I cannot afford to have done, like, what would you think like this? Do you get? There are misconceptions about God. I hear a lot of people that don't believe in tithes, like that. To you, your own God is transforming you. But I'm just saying it is because of what they know so far, their level of knowledge and exposure to the word and to the person of God. The same thing applies to the way we love ourselves and love others. It is what we've been shown, what we've learned, what we've experienced, that then becomes this mixture of how we express love. Okay. I was looking at my nephew and how clingy he is, like physically clingy, and I am a clingy person. So whenever he wants to hug, like 80% of the time, even if he's on his own, it's me that will pick him and like hug him and all that. And I'm like, who knows what the kind of person he'll grow up to be? If he ends up growing up to be like all these physical touch boyfriends and all that, it is because that's what he grew up around. He grew up around expressing love. Randomly, he tells me I love you. Because I randomly tell him I love him. Like, he can just be doing something and I'm like, do you know how much I love you? Like, he's around that positive expression of love. So I doubt that he would grow. I really doubt that I will grow up to express love any other way.
A girl doesn't break his heart.
If a girl doesn't break his heart, my doubt that even if a girl breaks his heart, like the people around you also determines, like, because if you talk to people and they give you like a positive outlook, your heart, when you mend your heart will be bigger to accommodate more. You get? So I really feel like the way with which people have experienced or been taught love also doesn't make them do it right. Like, even most of the people that claim to be in love or to love people don't do it right.
Don't do it right.
Because love is extremely easy when everything is going well. It is when the person begins to annoy you. That is when love becomes difficult. That is when love truly is a choice. If you buy me a gift now, it will be easy for me to wake up tomorrow morning and be like, Isaac, I love you. But it is when you annoy me. I mean, friction. I was still telling you the other day that, what's it called? The state of mind that I'm in and all of that. Yes. But in as much as I get that I'm in a phase and I'm like, I hope I don't push you away, there's still this deep settlement or settle whatever in my heart, knowing that Isaac loves, because I know that you do. I'm amazing. You can't not love me. I'm a joy to be around. But then I know you love me. Do you get? So it makes it easy for me to translate that to anybody. So I just really, really hope. Maybe that's like my Valentine wish, even though Valentine wishes are not exactly a thing. But I think I just really pray and hope that everybody gets to experience good love, and they experience it the right way. Okay.
Experience it from the right people. So in one word, what do you think makes a good relationship?
What do I think? I was not expecting that question. What do I think makes a good relationship? Papa cuts and join because I need to.
So we all know it's a bit of this and this and this
I'm
and
trying
that.
to think about what I
just give one that you think is very pivotal.
Yes. I'm trying to think about like how I want to phrase it, because it still boils down to like the things that I've said, but I think what makes a good relationship, even beyond the heart, is the mind. I'm just wondering how I want to phrase it, because everybody has different ways they think. I can say the same sentence to 5 people and they will interpret it 5 different ways. Do you get? So, like, the mind is really, really important, but I don't know how I want to phrase what I'm trying to say. Because the mind is what determines whether you are open towards love or you're not. The mind is what determines how you handle conflicts, your emotional intelligence, all of that. It is the mind. Like, if you, maybe I say mindset, like having the right mindset. If you have the right mindset, it would make you understand that with love comes discomfort, with love comes growth. And, with that, it would determine a whole lot of things. How far are you willing to go? What's I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. I do get you. Because for me now, my mindset about love, in as much as I'm only shouting love and marriage, I know it's not all roses and lilies. One of the things that I look forward to is having said conflicts and overcoming said conflicts. I'm an empath, so if somebody hurts me, it hurts deeply. I'm not looking forward to being hurt, but I know they love me. They most likely can do it intentionally. I'm not going to hold it against them. I find it very easy to forgive. Do you get? It all boils down to my mindset about love. How I handle relationships. So I think that even before you start relating with people on the outside, what is your relationship with yourself? What is it like on the inside? What kind of mindset do you have about love? Because love is a give and take. It is never 50-50. So many things you get. So I think I'll say here, I don't have any words for it, but that's like the answer to your question.
That makes perfect sense. A closing note.
Drop the wisdom, baby.
For what you said, love is never 50-50. There are days where it can be 99.5 from one person and 0.5 from the other.
Wait, first of all, I don't know. Are you taking a stab at me or you're just
I'm not taking a stab at you.
Better.
But really, there are days where it is like that. And whoever is giving 99.5 is the person that actually has more work to do. Because you have to be willing to say, I'm not seeing it from this person giving me 0.5, but I know it's there. I know it's there. And it's the same way with faith. You can see God, but you know He's there. So you have to really be willing to have faith in the love that you both share, whether it's a romantic relationship or it's a platonic relationship, whatever it is. That has to be continuously at the back of your mind. I don't see it, but it's there. I don't see it, but it's there. And that's what I really believe that makes sustainable relationships, makes long-term, beautiful marriages, friendships, whatever it is.
Yeah. Nice. I'm proud of you.
That's genuinely what I think.
The conversation and the idea of love is not something we can finish. It's multifaceted, because even as we're talking, I just thought about the flip side too. That in as much as you love somebody, if they're not treating you right, doesn't mean you should
stay there.
Seek and all of that. Like it's a lot. Is something that is very deep. That even as a person, you're learning about love every day. You're growing in love every day. But until next time, I guess this is what we have to say. Remember that you can listen in to audio on Spotify. Yes, and you can follow us on socials, Instagram, TikTok. It's still Real and Renelle. And you can follow us individually as well. Real Shady. And the Ranel. Underscore the Ranel. It's all in the description box, honestly. Yes, sir. Just click and then, Where's there? There. Oh my god. Remember to drop a comment. We want to know your thoughts, your suggestions, what you agree with, what you don't agree with, like Isaac always says. What about what you'd want us to add on to the show? Audience interaction. Yes. So just want to hear from you, and if you enjoyed this episode, share it with a friend. Let's go. let them experience the awesomeness that
So
is
we are
me and Isaac.
Isaac and I. English.
I think if it's me, that thing has always confused me.
No.
If it's me, because people do me, Sade, something, me and Tommy went
It's Tommy and I.
People, there's me and something. Like, you can do me, I swear, let's Google it. Thank you very much for coming to our TED Talk. Honestly, let's Google the stuff. Like,
there.
me and when to use natural GPT, we go ask.